there used to be an ammunition storage area here which blew up because the British attacked this place and threw some in, well, they flew over it probably with a Spitfire aircraft, because I found some 20mm Hispano casings and remains of incendiary bombs, so this entire ammo storage area blew up. And I've already found some pretty cool things. I've been here for about 2 hours. So for example, this is the base part of a, there we go, 37mm Panzerabwehrkanone or anti-tank, German anti-tank gun shell casing. You can see down there it says für 3,7 cm PAK, and above it is some letters. Here we've got the Waffenamt stamp, some other letters, some here, there's a P, so it's made by a Polte, and there's, I think, another number because it says 222, and that's definitely a year, and I think most of these were made in 1937, so this should be as well. And also you can see on the percussion cap there are some really nice markings there, and yeah, that's the main find I was here for, but I actually didn't expect to find anti-tank casings. I went here because I wanted to find anti-aircraft shell casings, because I've already got them at home, but now I've got both types. AA and, well, anti-tank. Also got just a ton of ammo, remains of artillery fuses, and yeah, look at that. Focus, there we go. These are exploded 50 caliber casings because, as I said, there was a fire here and all the ammo blew up. You can see this is a British 303, also blown up. Let's get deeper in the pocket. More exploded bits of ammo and some live rounds. For example, this German one. This one's actually not damaged, so I think the soldiers just used it to make a fire or something. I think this is of the Dutch Gember or whatever it's called. If you know, please tell me how it's pronounced. Carbine, anyway. Or the Mannlicher, I think it's the same. More ammo which is exploded. And something with holes in it. I have no idea what that is. Even more ammo. Actually, look at how damaged this French one is. If it's gonna focus, of course. There we go. Just look at that. Something really made a pretty big hole in that. Another 50 cal. Most of them were incendiary, so that's why they just blew up, and well, probably wasn't a very pleasant day for the people who were here. I hope there was no one here, so they didn't get blown up. No fuse parts. And the best fuse is this one. You can see it's a German 105, and well, apart from the dangerous bit, it's complete, which is really nice. So this should have a Waffenamt stamp and a date stamp and everything on it. I'll clean it up and I'll show you in a second, of course. Yeah, this one should be really nice. You can see I've cleaned it a little. You can already see some stamps there. UMG, it says KLAZ2, so maybe kleiner Aufschlagzünder, something like that too. Then there's a maker's mark, I think it's BPG or something, because I found some here already. It's from 1944, just like the other ones I found here, but they weren't complete. It was just the lower part, and now I've got the top bit on it as well. This should be really good after I've cleaned it with the oxalic acid, and I'm already pretty happy to have found this. Well, I'll come back to you if I find something else, and see you then. Do you see it? Do you see it? Well, there it is. Let's see what we have. That's a 303, I think. Or no, it's actually a Mannlicher, I think. but the bullet's in really good condition. Oh, that's pretty cool. Just on the surface of, well, you don't even need a metal detector here. That's how close the things are to the surface. I've also found a couple of fuses again. I think one is of an stupid mosquitoes, go away. Anyway, I think it's of a German, well, armor-piercing shell, maybe an 88 or something. It's a Bodenzünder, or well, what would that be? Bottom fuse or something. Well, I'll come back to you later if I find something else, but I won't be staying here for much longer, maybe half an hour or something, then I'm gone. I've been here for about 4 hours and I'm beginning to feel a little bit tired, and yeah, see you then. Hello everyone, welcome to another roundup, and well, believe it or not, this is all from one spot where I've been detecting, well, one time, a few hours. Yeah, it's an ammo dump area which blew up in the Second World War, and the Germans had a lot of ammo stored there. Well, I think it was the Germans anyway. And yeah, here's the cleaned up finds. I also made a roundup when I was there, and well, you will have seen this before, so why am I saying this? Anyway, let's jump straight into it. So let's begin with the ammo. This is Mannlicher, and oh, come back up. Yeah, Mannlicher ammo. This one's not fired, but it's empty, so someone maybe used it to, no, stop rolling down, well, to make a fire or something. And yeah, this one's in pretty nice condition, as you can see the bullet there. It's in really nice shape. It's from 1933. Then we've got, well, let's just put these together. This is just for reference. This, I think, is a British anti-tank mine fuse, and well, it's probably, I think it's not dangerous anymore because, well, look, all of the, it's pretty battered. And I think that because, look at this part here, it says 3CX, and then the WD or War Department stamp from the British, and obviously this is the same part. Also found this here, which has some sort of a maker's mark. This is all the same material, so let's put that aside. Carry on. I think this is French MG ammo which exploded. I first thought it was 8mm Mauser, but it wasn't. It says VS and something, and I think it was 35. Then we've got this. I have literally no idea what this is. Well, it's of ammunition, but well, that's about it. Maybe of a fuse or inside a shell casing. I have no idea. And we've got some more exploded French ammo. This has a blue color code. I don't know what that indicates. TS is there, and can't quite see the date. There we go. 39 or something. Excuse me. Also got some more exploded Libel ammo. This one I unfortunately broke, but look at how damaged this is. It's like someone took a bite in it and was like, yummy. Tasty Libel ammo. Also, look at the bullet. Usually it's far more forward, and it's just set back quite a bit. So that's that. I did find this earlier, but I just wanted to show it anyway. I found this a year ago, but I didn't want to clean it up because this is, I think it was fired by the Bren gun, because on the percussion caps you can see there's this stripe in both, and a tank drove over it, as you can see. They're completely flattened, and as much as I know, there were some tanks fighting there as well, so Well, it's pretty interesting, to be honest, and I hope to find something to do with the tanks as well. So far it's only artillery and, well... well, I did find an armor-piercing shell there. Well, it's not a complete one, it was an exploded bit of one, but anyway, then we've got this, the 30 cal, made by Lake City. We've got this German 8mm Mauser, P181, and the interesting thing about this is, as you can see, there's some steel stuck to it, and that's because it was in a ammo belt. You can see there this well, change in color and sudden appearance of steel. Yeah, that's why that's there. You can also see some on the rim. Well, it's not a rim, it's a rimless casing, but you know what I mean. And we've got this strange thing. No idea what that is. Piece of a fuse. Then we've got this, which is well, it's safe now, but it's a German. Here you can see WGRZ 38, so Wurfgranatzünder 38. EDS, the date would have been here, and it says 29E there, and there, I hope you can see it, it's a Waffenarmstem. So this is of a 5cm mortar grenade, so that's pretty cool. Then we've got this, I don't know what that is. Well, it's a fuse, it's probably a time fuse because there's some brass bits in there, and I don't know. Well, it's just half of it because the bottom bit is gone, so maybe a large artillery shell or armor-piercing shell. I don't quite know. And then we've got these blown up 50 caliber bullets. I did find one more, but I gave that one to a friend, and well, look at how beat up they are. They're not fired because there are no rifling marks, but well, they're just peeled back like a banana. Also, you can look straight through this. The bottom bit is strangely expanded. Usually it's like this. This is an AP bullet, so that's why it didn't explode. It just got beat up. Same with this. This is also an incendiary bullet because the incendiary tip would have been on the top here. But that's not there anymore. British 303 casing in really nice condition, also exploded. It's a Mark 7 one. CE 1939, so it's a very early one. Got this fuse piece again, and someone's ringing their bike, and it's pretty annoying. Yeah, I haven't seen any markings on it, but I think it's a British 25-pounder yeah, fuse. 20mm fuse. It's pretty destroyed up there. Then we've got this, which is pretty interesting. Can you see it? Can you see it? It says time fuse. So that's the bottom bit of a British or American time fuse. More fuse parts and more. I did find one thing like this, which was in really nice condition, but I gave that to a friend as well. Then we've got this, which is the lower part of a 105mm German artillery shell fuse. I think up there was a number. Yeah, there it is. It's the 4. And here I've also got some numbers. It's KLAZ23. And some more stamps. There should have been the year, but it's gone. And also look at how battered this one is. I think it's partially molten as well, or melted, whatever. And the best fuse of them all, well, the mortar fuse was cool as well, but this German 105mm fuse, and it's complete. Well, the dangerous bit is gone, but look, there's some teeth on there. I don't know what that is all about, but look at the condition. Also, we've got it's covered in stamps. Now let's begin right there. Can you see it? Yeah, it's a Waffenham stamp, isn't it? Isn't it beautiful? I found a lot of 105 fuses there before, but not one with the top intact. As you can see, KLAZ23 UMG, and it's 1944 and BPM. It's a really cool fuse, just it's safe so I can keep it. And well, let's go to the next bit, which is this. I have no idea. Well, it's obviously part of the bottom bit of a sorry, yeah, a big shell casing. You can see there would have been the percussion cap, and it's got a stamp there. It says AR and 8 or something. Right, let's continue. I've got this. Probably also has to do something with a big shell casing, but I have no idea what it's of. And yeah, it does have a interesting stamp there, DMC, and then up there it's 44 or 444. I can't make it out because there before that is a number as well, and it looks like a 4. And well, let's continue. 20mm Hispano casing, which, if I remember correctly, I completely forgot in the roundup. I unfortunately hit it with my shovel, and it also has a it's either purple or blue color code. It's from 1943, but the maker's mark is gone. Then we've got this, which is, well, pretty heavy, weighs a little more than a kilo. It's the base of a German 105mm leichte Feldhaubitze 18 shell casing. It would have been about that high, but well, it's exploded and it's really heavy. And yeah, this is the fuse for it, obviously. And then one of the coolest finds, definitely for me, there is this. It's a 37mm excuse me, anti-tank gun shell casing. So you can see down there, it's, if it's gonna focus, there it says 3.7cm PAK. There's a Waffenham stamp and a serial number 6331. There's a G, up there's 222, so maybe it's P222G. Because I did find a K98 stripper clip, which was from P208G, if I remember correctly. And I think G is actually a code for the date, so I think it was 1937, and it makes sense because most of these brass ones were made in 1937, and it's got stamps on the percussion cap. If it is gonna focus, there we go. RHS 270/37, and then C/19, I think, and A and A9. I'll quickly get the flak gun shell casing to compare, because well, they're both the same caliber. Right, here we are. So this is a far heftier base, as you can see. This is pretty flat, and well, the powder charge only starts here, and you can see this rim very nicely on this one, and it's also a whole lot heavier. And yeah, I found that there as well, and this one's 1937, so it would make sense. And there's a Waffenham stamp, and well, loads of cool stuff. Yeah, that was it. I hope you enjoyed, and if so, leave a like, and I'll hopefully see you next time.